In this video we're going to talk about undeposited funds. We'll start by defining undeposited funds, the location and setup of undeposited funds in chart of accounts, processing undeposited funds, and finally verifying your deposits. What are undeposited funds? When you receive a deposit on an order or a payment on an invoice, Control records that you've received money. You place that money in a drawer or cash register to later take to the bank. Control places that money in a current asset account named undeposited funds, and it is held there until a deposit has been recorded. The undeposited funds account is specifically designed to hold the money your company has received that has not yet been deposited into the bank. Undeposited funds is located in the chart of accounts in Control. We get there by clicking on Setup, Accounting Setup. In the left-hand column, select Chart of Accounts. Because undeposited funds is an asset, we're going to expand the Assets category, and then let's expand the Undeposited Funds category. By default, in Control, there are 4 undeposited funds accounts for undeposited American Express, undeposited cash checks, undeposited Discover, and undeposited MasterCard and Visa. In order for us to have undeposited funds, we have to process some payments. So let's go up to the Payments Receipts button, and I'm going to pull up the fictional company that I've created some fictional orders for to process payments. The first order, 1059, I'm going to process as an American Express and post that payment. The next order I'm going to process as a check. I'm going to enter my check number here, and I'm going to post the payment. And the last order we will process as a Visa payment. So now we've processed payments on 3 orders. The system knows that you've received payment on 3 orders, and it holds those payments in undeposited funds as we stated earlier. If I look at a payments report by going into Reports, Customers and Receivables, Payments, Payments Report, it will show me the 3 payments that I accepted on the 3 orders that I accepted payments for. At the end of your day, when you do your daily closeouts, if you're using a third-party accounting package such as QuickBooks or Peachtree, Control is going to create a GL export file that is going to cover all of the net changes in the GL for that particular closeout period. That will also include, of course, the undeposited funds that you have sitting in those accounts for that time period. After your closeouts are done and the GL export file is generated, it then gets imported into the third-party accounting software, and in the particular case that we processed in the system, you can see all of the entries here for the accounts receivables, and then all of the undeposited funds that were applied against those accounts receivables. We have the first payment listed as cash and checks. The second payment listed is the one for MasterCard and Visa, and the third payment is for the undeposited American Express. This matches the totals that we previously saw on our payments report. And then finally, to move the monies out of undeposited funds and into your bank account, while each third-party software may handle things slightly different, the principle is going to be the same. Basically, you're going to go into the banking section of the software, and you're going to record your deposits. Here in this screen we see the 3 deposits to be recorded. All of them will have the Sirius POS export number on them, as well as the name of the type of undeposited funds account. Simply select the deposit you wish to record and hit OK. Once your deposits have been recorded, you can go to your deposit detail report in your package and verify that those deposits have been moved into your bank accounts. You may examine these issues in more detail by accessing the customer website and selecting item number 3, Basic Training. The videos to review would be the ones, Good Things to Know shortly after going live, which will cover the closeout procedures in Control, and the other set of videos that pertain to this subject will be under Managing the Finances. That concludes this video. I hope you found it helpful.